The Storyspinner is a magical adventure. It is about a 16-year-old circus performer named Joanna von Arlo. She is raised to be a grand storyteller and an acrobat, but after her father's death, she takes responsibility for caring for her younger brothers, and to provide for them, she takes a job with a young and handsome duke named Rafael da Silva. He is both arrogant and aggravating, but she finds that he's also a little bit appealing. And as they work together, she realizes that she's been exposed to some political intrigue that puts her life in danger. The performers, specifically like Joanna, are responsible for the oral tradition of their culture. They spread the history of their people, reaching far back beyond memory. And a lot of the stories that Joanna tells are about keepers who are magic-wielding people who are supposed to be self-sacrificing and altruistic. Joanna realizes later that all of the stories that she told are a lot more romanticized than she anticipated, and she feels a little bit like maybe she lied to her audiences. The Storyspinner is inspired in part from the story of Sleeping Beauty. I love the scene when Briar Rose meets Prince Philip in the woods, except it always bothered me just a little bit that a strange man walks up to a beautiful girl in the forest and they begin to dance. That just seemed a little bit unrealistic, and I wanted to write about a character who wouldn't necessarily be willing to walk away with the man in the woods, but would put up a fight. Briar Rose never had those characteristics, and so I needed to write a character who did, who had the skills to defend herself, and that is where the Storyspinner began.